What's up guys, it's your boy Park coming to you from my YouTube channel, and today I want to talk to you about creating a short film with zero budget. So this video is inspired off of the short film that I just created, Across the Way. I ended up shooting that for no money. I bought a waterproof case for my DSLR, but besides that I spent $0 on this. And so I wanted to take a few things that I've learned from that short film and just lay it out here with a few short tips. And before we continue in this video, I just want to make sure that you have the opportunity to check out my short film, Across the Way. I'm going to be discussing that in detail in certain parts. So if you haven't checked out the short film yet, head over and give that a watch. Give it a like. That would be awesome as well. And then come right back here and we will discuss more in a moment. Until then. All right, guys. So the first tip I have for you is when you're writing your story, tailor it to your environment. What do you have at your disposal? You have an apartment, you have a house, you have a pool, you have the woods, whatever it may be, use that in your script. Don't write something into your story that isn't accessible to you, which leads me to tip number 2, limit yourself. When you're creating a short film with zero budget, limit yourself to 1 or 2 locations. The short film that I just released was 2 locations. It was shot at my pool and then at a state park about an hour north of here. Also, I think it's important, if you don't have a lot of lighting gear and a lot of lighting equipment, maybe try shooting outdoors. Maybe focus your short film to only be outdoors. And of course, there are ways to light things outside and such, but I knew that that just wasn't going to be something I was going to do or need, and so I just went all in on natural light. So if that's the case for you as well, shoot outdoors. Tip number 3, if you're not working with real actors, don't give them too much of a workload. So a lot of people who are shooting a short film on a $0 budget generally aren't working with real trained actors. A lot of us are just using our friends, we're using the people around us. For my short film, Across the Way, I used my wife and I used myself as actors. Neither of us have acting experience or acting training, unless you want to go back to the time I created a sitcom in college and I was the star of that. Now that's my kind of sandwich. Wait! Condiments!
Ooh, a sandwich. What in Sam Hills?
Hashtag bring the bout back. One thing I knew when I was creating this short film, that it was just going to be me and my wife, and I didn't want to give us too much to do that would really undersell this story. That's a good key, especially when you're starting out, especially when you're working with non-actors. In my experience, it's best to try and create as little dialogue as possible because it's very difficult to express and deliver lines with emotion as it is to capture emotion through someone's facial expressions, because that can really kill a story and really show the inexperience of an actor when you have someone who just starts speaking dialogue. So I would highly recommend avoiding the 2-minute monologues about life and death and love, because that's not going to go well for you. Tip number 4, go in with a game plan. Prepare, prepare, prepare. Even for something as small as a short film. The more you prepare, the easier it is for you on the day of shoot. For myself, that meant creating a shot list. So that way when I got on set and I was setting up the camera, because I didn't have a crew, and that's probably going to happen with a lot of you who are shooting a short film. You're not going to have a crew at your disposal. It's really you, maybe another buddy or something like that. I wanted to be able to look at my shot list and be like, all right, this is what we're doing right now, and this is where we're going. We need to do this, and this, and this. And run, and run, and run, and run. And not think about it, and not question it on location. And maybe there's some other things that you as an individual feel like you need to do. Some people storyboard, and that's really important for them to accomplish so that they can visually see the story frame by frame in front of them. Another thing to do when you're trying to prepare for a short film is location scout. I myself am new to the area I'm in, so I didn't really know a specific place to shoot the outdoor wilderness area with the river. So I had to go out to a state park and walk around and try and find a location. And after about an hour of just kind of walking and hiking with my dog, we were able to find this spot that we thought would work really well for the short film. So again, don't wing it. Prepare. Do your homework before you get on set. It'll save you a ton. Finally, the last tip number 5 I have for you is don't overwhelm yourself, because you're gonna be doing a lot of the work behind the scenes. As for myself and across the way, I was setting up the camera. I was getting the framing ready. I was directing the action. So there was a lot of things going on. And that's not even to say I didn't even have to worry about lighting scenes because it was all outdoor and all using natural lighting. If you're incorporating lights, that's a whole nother level of planning and preparation that you have to do. So don't overwhelm yourself. Try going in, doing the things that you know how to do best. And if you're trying to experiment and grow and learn, which we all should be doing with everything that we do, add 1 or 2 new things into the mix. For me and across the way, that was shooting in water with my new waterproof case. I'd never done anything like that, especially putting my DSLR camera underneath water. That was really scary for me the first time I did that. But it was something different and something I wanted to try and grow and learn at. But again, don't overwhelm yourself because you're gonna be doing a lot of the work on your own. All right, guys, that just about does it for the 5 tips I have for you for creating a short film on 0 budget. Those are just a few things I've learned along the way as I've created short films, and specifically the short film that I just shot across the way. If you like this video, please give it a like, give it a comment, even subscribe to my channel. That'd be super cool, and you'll get to see more content like this. How cool would that be? If you don't subscribe to me and you don't like it and you don't comment, then I'm gonna stop doing this because I have no motivation and love in the world. Hello, subscriber, my old friend. Where have you come? Where have you been? Just please subscribe. I need you, alright. And the like button is what you need to press. Subscribe to my channel.